Do you enjoy being recognized? Well, I'm sure there's hardly a place you can go to where you're not.
I don't like it too much. I wouldn't, it's just sometimes a lack of privacy. It's hard to just grow up in the public eye. And I'm a terrible eavesdropper. I love to eavesdrop and peek through keyholes, and I've never peeked through one keyhole without finding somebody looking back at me. It's terrible.
I know you gonna dig this.
Get funky with me.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? Here I am in Hartsdale, New York. I'm at Ferncliff Cemetery. I've been here for a few videos before. You'll see me here again on a few other videos I'm working on coming up. There is a service going on of some sort, and it seems to be in the main building where I'm going to, the Ferncliff Mausoleum. There's, I think, 3 mausoleums here. I'm here today because one of my favorite movies, one of your favorite movies, I'm sure, is Wizard of Oz. When I was a kid, I loved that movie. I still do. I absolutely love Wizard of Oz. Who doesn't? Judy Garland, amazing. We all love Judy Garland. We all had a crush on Judy Garland, I'm sure at some point. What an incredible entertainer. She passed away at a very young age. She passed away in 1969 in London of a barbiturate overdose. And it was sad because after years of like mismanagement by her team and, you know, accountants and all that, she had the equivalent of $225,000 in today's money, so like $40,000 back then. That's all she had. Yeah, and she had a huge funeral. It was at the Frank Campbell Funeral Home in Manhattan. Over 20,000 people showed up, and she was entombed, buried here in the mausoleum here in Ferncliff. But you probably might know she's actually not here now. She's in Hollywood, at Hollywood Forever, a cemetery I've been to countless times. Now, I have footage from me going to her grave there, on various tours I've done of Hollywood Forever. My friend Arlen and my friend Bruce, they were there yesterday, actually, and they sent me some footage. They said, just give me some extra, just in case, because I'm in New York, and they were at Hollywood Forever. So I'm going to put in a combination of my footage and possibly theirs. Thanks, Rain and Bruce. Thank you so much. Ray and their locations. And yeah, let's go take. So one time when I was here, I went and saw Judy's old crypt, and they gave me directions, and I did find it, and it was loose. The marble in front, it was weird. It was very dark in that part of the mausoleum. And when I was here yesterday, they told me that somebody else now is occupying that crypt. Let's find out. Let's go in, but we have to try to figure out how to go in and be, I think I'm going to go in this entrance here. And it's going to be tough to find. It's like, did I say labyrinth? Because it's like a labyrinth in here, trying to find, but I think I know where I'm going. All right, let's go. So we're going to go in this way, and I've got, where is it? Post-it note they gave me with the exact like crypt number, unit number, alcove number. But yeah, there's a huge service going on today, so I just want to make sure I'm not close by to them and not disruptive. So I definitely need to say that everybody that works here at Ferncliff is very, very nice, very friendly, very helpful. And I was just talking to a security guard. He was giving me kind of the right way to go. I'm not sure if there's a pin on Find a Grave to her old grave anymore. I'm gonna go down here. There might be. I don't think so though. Well, Okay, so I'm going here. And I believe I'm on the right floor. Okay, so I'm looking for alcove HH. And there's CC. So here we are at HH. Now, here is her crypt, and it is empty. So when I was here before, there was something going on. I forget what it was, but well, I've been here many times. But when I did a thing on Judy Garland, I think I included it in the video, but it was very dark. These lights weren't working. But right here is where she used to be. Yeah. There you are. So, if you're looking, it's Unit 9, Alcove, HH, Crypt 0031. Wow. This is where Judy Garland used to be. And I also know because of the names, and I hope they're resting peacefully, Leo and May Mincer, that she was right beside them. She didn't know them or anything, but I remember the names. So Judy Garland, her family moved her in 2017 to Hollywood, and which seemed to be a little more appropriate because it's as you see, there's people all around Judy here. They wanted a place where her family could be interred beside her. So on either side, there's spaces available beside Judy, I think even above, and then it's called the Judy Garland Pavilion, actually. I'm going to show you clips right now. It's called the Judy Garland Pavilion at Hollywood Forever. And fans of Judy, of which there are countless, can have a little niche for your ashes. And it's probably quite expensive, but if you want to be forever connected or forever near Judy, you can have your ashes interred at the Judy Garland Pavilion. I'm pretty sure there's still spaces. But here's the footage I'm showing you right now. And here's Judy Garland's grave in Los Angeles, in Hollywood. So isn't that interesting that, as you're going to see, watch. Oh, they're all a little. So isn't that interesting? As you're going to see, look. Oh, that one's a little loose too. But yeah, Judy's was loose, very loose. And no, I'm not going to open that. Wow. But the people at the front desk said to me a couple times, said, well, she's not here. She's not here. She has been moved. And that's very comfortable noise. I said, oh, I know. And they probably thought it was a little weird that I wanted to see where she used to be. But I thought it was an interesting story that 2017, I think it was Liza and Lorna, her two daughters, that spearheaded the movement to have her remains brought all the way across the country to LA, to Hollywood. Now, of course, Hollywood's a tough town, and I think we can say it was good for Judy, and it was bad for Judy. That's enough said about that, because she was a child star, then she became made the transition to an adult star, and just had some substance abuse issues. But I think for a lot of us, she's always going to be Dorothy Gale from Kansas. Isn't this just wow? Yeah, last time I was here, it was dark, and there was something. It was just, I can't remember if there was a power failure or something going on. It's happened more than once for me in mausoleums. So and also they said, the front desk, they said that there's somebody else there now. So maybe there is somebody in here. I'm not sure. And they just haven't put the name on yet. But as you can see, there's names, those ones. Okay, so on the wall there on the left. They go in that way. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm being crass, but a lot of people ask me how they're buried in mausoleums. So right on this wall, there are not, but on this wall, they're straight ahead. So every single one is full. So makes sense that probably somebody now is in there, just haven't put the name on yet, or could be empty. I don't know. It's and again, not to sound crass, but it's a prime piece of mausoleum real estate. Ferncliff Mausoleum, and you know, Judy Garland's old plot. Wow. So while I'm here, we're gonna go over to one of the lawns, and I'm gonna show you somebody's grave. Really connected to Judy. I'm not sure if they ever met, but they are forever bonded. I don't know much about the gentleman, other than one very important fact. And like I said, I can't tell you if Judy ever met this person. Probably. But man, they are associated 100%. Let's go. Okay, so we just made a drive very, very, it's not far, but it would be about a 10-minute walk. It would be a 10-minute walk from where we just were. And by the way, the security guard that I was talking to, very, very nice gentleman, he said that apparently Frank Sinatra paid for Judy Garland's crypt there. And if you're wondering how much they go for in a place like that, it's about $15,000 to $20,000. Right now, in today's money. I'm not sure how much Frank paid back in the day, if that's the truth. Now we're walking down here, and I'm gonna give you a hint of whom we're going to visit. But if it was raining right now, or if it had just rained, what appears sometimes? A rainbow, right? What was Judy Garland's most famous most famous role as Wizard of Oz, his most famous song from Wizard of Oz, Over the Rainbow.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Right? Where is the gentleman I'm looking for? Walked a little too far, but here we are. Academy Award winner for Best Song, Over the Rainbow, Harold Arlen, composer. This gentleman composed Over the Rainbow. Yeah, so he composed the music for Wizard of Oz, most famously Over the Rainbow. But all the music, from what I know, he didn't write the lyrics. Edgar Harburg wrote the lyrics. And this is for both him and his wife. I think his wife had a brain tumor, and she passed 16 years before him, and he didn't work much after that. From what I just read something briefly about him earlier. Fell into a depression. But yeah, he wrote over I've read 400 songs, I've read 500 songs. Either way, he wrote a lot of songs. And there, isn't that incredible? So not too far from the woman who made his song ultra famous, voted best song of the 20th century, greatest song of the 20th century, Over the Rainbow. And I know at Hollywood Forever, there's quite a few people. They have like the Judy Garland or Wizard of Oz connection thing. They have a bunch of signs up. I can't remember. I was just there a couple of months ago. But, you see other people that were involved in the making of Wizard of Oz. But here in New York, Hartsdale, the composer of the music and the star, well, formerly, I should say, was here, together at the same time. Thanks for watching, everybody. That was Harold Arlen and his wife, Anya. And Judy Garland's former grave. And if you want to visit Judy Garland, you have to go to LA. You have to go to Hollywood Forever. And yeah, you can't miss it. There's a whole little area just for Judy, and deservedly so. So Liza would be there one day, Lorna, and I have a picture of me with Lorna Luft. That happened when I went to visit my friend Steve, visiting grave sites with Steve. He changed his channel so many times. The title, Steve, forgive me that I forget what it's called right now. It's not coming to me, but he's amazing. I'll put a link to his channel below. But she was there for some Christmas celebration. I got a picture with Judy Garland's daughter, Lorna Luft. All right, that was amazing. I love Steve, and I love Judy, and I love Wizard of Oz, and I love all of you. Thanks for watching. Peace out.